Crystal Online, Renegade Island functioning at 100%, initiating opening sequence. It's showtime, boys.
Greetings from Tromaville. I'm Lloyd Kaufman.
Ed Sanchez.
Scott Snyder.
Hi, I'm Jen Soskin. And I'm Sylvia Saska. And we're the Twisted Twins.
Hi, I'm Trace Ballou.
Hey, what's up? This is Godfrey.
Jessica Riot.
Hi, I'm Jessica Cameron.
And I'm Heather Dorr.
This is the Angry Video Game Nerd, and you're listening to Nerd Rage Renegades. You fucks.
Nerd Rage Renegades.
I'm on with the Nerd Rage Renegade. This is now my new job.
And I'm on the Nerd Rage Renegade Show!
The Spin and the Chief are just the best entertainment and best education in the world.
And sequence. Good job, young bloods.
All right. Hey, everyone, how we doing tonight? Episode 195 of the Nerd Rage Renegades podcast. And already, Celtic Rose, 1981, coming in with the host. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you for that, host.
Yes, thank you. And hello, everyone.
Hello, all of you out there in Media Land. It's the Chief. He's real.
It's that other podcast guy.
He's real. Oh, my God. He's real. Celtic Rose coming in with a Disby. Eric's freaking emote there. How you doing? You know what? I'm going to do something really nice. I'm going to do something really nice right now. Give me a second here. Guess what, Celtic Rose? Chief, this girl, Celtic Rose, first of all, she plays Charlotte on GTA with us. She has been in the chat, like, every single night.
Fantastic.
Every night. She has been in this chat.
I haven't been in the chat at all.
You have. You've been in the chat a couple times.
Well, okay, yeah, a couple times.
You told Courtney to execute that default Danny.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did encourage a murder.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do something real nice. Celtic Rose, there you go, girl. You are now a mod on the channel. Welcome to mod status. Enjoy that sword, little icon. Welcome to mod status. You have been awesome. Welcome to mod status. Enjoy it. Wear it like a badge of honor. Because I can take it away at any time. I have that power.
You're the Lord of Icons.
I'm the Lord of Icons. I have unlimited power. So, Chief, how you doing, brother? Traffic was bad tonight, huh?
Traffic is terrible. Yeah, I'm a little late. Sorry, everybody. I'm a little late getting here. But yeah, traffic sucks, and it's like 95 degrees out, and I'm just glad to be home and be here with you, my friend.
I know, brother. You know what? I'm having so much fun. I'm loving it. We got some great stuff to talk about tonight. It is. We're on that road to 200. We're inching closer and closer every single week.
5 away.
5 away.
5 away from Cool Beer.
I can't wait. Those of you all here, if you've not gone to the Podbean, which is nerdragerenegades.com or nerdragerenegades.podbean.com and heard any of the episodes with Cool Beer, there are some of our, if not our favorite episodes to do, because our buddy Cool Beer from Liverpool, England comes on with us. He stays up. He's up at like 2 a.m. to come on and talk to us about comics and wrestling and all sorts of nerdy stuff. It's
he's one of the best comic reviewers that you'll ever find.
Yeah.
If you can find his website, is the house still up? I thought he was going to take it down.
I knew he was talking about
still be up.
Let me see.
I think he said he's going to archive it for a little while, I think, and then he said he might take it down. But there are some. If you go to houseofflyingscalpels.com, I think it is. You can go there.
It's still up. It's still up. Houseofflyingscalpels.com. It is still up. In fact, if you go, there's a tab on there that says the house, and you can see like the house. You'll see the list of subjects, and you can actually go down there and see under my old Twitter, not my newest Twitter. That's something he's going to change. But if you look at Spin Dash Review, I'm a chimney sweep of the house, and Chief there is the moat cleaner.
Yeah, I have to clean a moat at the House of Flying Sky. But hey, it's all about comic books, and it's all good.
Yeah, we'll clean some moats and chimneys for comic books. Swings around her sword.
If you like comic books, these are super heavy comic book episodes.
Yeah. I mean, we go like definitely deep into the comic books on this one. It's actually it's some of our favorite ones because we're big comic book fans. We actually get to talk about that stuff. amidst, for those episodes, because we try to work it in whenever we can, but there's always so much stuff to talk about. It's like, whoa, there's not enough time in a podcast, because we don't want this to be like a 5-6 hour podcast, because nobody's going to listen to a 5 or 6 hour podcast.
No. And we like to get random.
Yeah. Frosty Sniper, how you doing, my brother? You're early today. You're here for the podcast. Don't worry, my friend. We're doing the podcast first, and then I'll jump on some GTA, my friend. But welcome, buddy. Good to have you in here, man.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Good to have you in here, brother. So, some good news. Actually, exciting news. Last night, Chief and I got back into the game of our movie commentaries.
Oh yeah, that was I forgot how much fun it is, and we're doing another one this week, and I can't wait.
Yeah. So we did commentary last night for the 1985 TV movie of Alice in Wonderland, and it was so much. It was hard for me because I love that version. To kind of
it's not a bad movie.
It's not. It's a great movie, but there's so much.
It's pretty funny though, because it's got like Telly Savalas and Scott Baio and shit in it.
Yeah, Scott Baio. Yeah, we're doing great, Frosty, man. Doing great, man. Great to have you in that chat, brother. Been doing great, Chief. How you been? You've been doing good too, right, brother?
It's best I can. I can't complain.
Hey, we're not dead. We're not in the ground.
It's been an all right. Hey, when you get to be my age, waking up is a good thing.
And what's the best part of waking up? Going down to Starbucks and getting your cup.
That's right. Or the Dunkin', whichever one's got a shorter line.
Whichever. I like Dunkin'. But we did the commentary last night for Alice in Wonderland. I'm editing that a little bit. We're gonna put that up, and I'm gonna see. I think I should be able to put it up here on Twitch. So I will be able to put the commentary up here on Twitch, so you guys will be able to do the Twitch. You'll be able to sync it up with the YouTube video. It'll be fantastic. It's going to be great. And then next week we're going to be doing the follow-up, the 1985 Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah, which you'll notice at the end of the movie, it leads right into that one. So
Yeah.
If you want, you don't necessarily have to watch the first one, but if you want the full continuity.
And that one is good because you know who's in that one? Other than Patrick Duffy, the man from Atlantis. You know who else is in that one?
Jonathan Winters.
Oh, besides him. John Stamos.
Stamos? He's got to be younger than that. He's got to be pretty young.
Stamos has a Lazarus pit.
He's a vampire.
Stamos sucked the life energy out of the Olsen twins. That's how he's so young looking. He cannot die. John Stamos cannot die.
Also, I just found out, this is totally off topic, but I just found this out, that the movies A Quiet Place and Ready Player One are out this week.
Oh, nice.
Go get those.
Nice.
My wife just told me that in Messenger, so I thought I'd tell everybody.
Okay, cool. Gid coming in that chat with that Nerd Rage Renegades emote. How you doing, Gid? I don't know if you heard. We did another commentary last night, so you got another commentary track coming your way, buddy.
Yeah.
You got
Look at
another
that!
commentary.
Look at that beautiful emoticon.
Isn't that a great emote? That is
It's
a
the best.
great
It's the best
emote.
one on Twitch.
I believe so. I mean, we've gotten praise on that emote from some of the biggies. I mean, Disby Eric said it was a really nice emote. Kitten Queen Gaming likes it, and we all know Djibouti has been loving us coming in and rating their streams at night.
Yeah, that blows my mind. Those guys are great. Honestly, with Djibouti, I gotta say, I discovered those guys years and years and years ago on YouTube. When they were doing the Billy Mays dubs. And I had seen them on, when they used to be on G4, they used to feature the dubs once in a while on G4 on Attack of the Show.
Right.
And I've been watching Djibouti doing just dubs for years and years. I'd loved that channel, and I told you about it before, and it wasn't until Joe Mullet came along.
Gid coming in, gifting the tier 1 sub to Celtic Rose. Oh, Gid, that is freaking awesome. Rose, enjoy that emote, girl. If you get, geez, tonight you get the mod status and you get a gifted sub from Gid. Dude, Gid, that is giving. That is awesome. That is freaking amazing, dude. Thank you so much, Gid.
Generous chat out there.
That is awesome. Celtic girl, man, enjoy that emote, man. Enjoy that emote. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. That's what I love. That's the Renegade community right there. Giving back. That's the Renegade freaking community right there.
That's right. Hey, that's awesome. You guys rule doing that kind of stuff.
There you go. She's putting in that emote. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And look, Gid, he gets a little gift freaking icon next to his name. I mean, we're never going to be able to see the chat soon because Gid's going to have like icons like all over the freaking thing.
It's just going to be a whole thing of icons.
It's just a whole thing of icons. Thank you so much gifting that tier 1 sub to Celtic Rose. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
We need to get some Libby and Otto emoticons in there.
Oh, we will. So I've always said when we get to that subscriber point, the next one is going to be Astrid. The next one has to be Astrid. Because she's kind of built this one. Koozie TV coming in. Hey, how you doing, Koozie? How you doing, man? And then we'll get if you can get me a good shot of Libby and Otto, I will do an emote for Libby and Otto.
Oh yeah, I'll get you.
I'll do that. I'm just thinking Astrid will next, and then Libby and Otto will do that. Yeah.
I take 1,000 pictures.
I know, and it should get passed better than like the Gert cannon.
Yeah.
Better than the Gert cannon. So we got it. So the new commentary track. Gid coming in, gifting a tier 1 sub to Koozie TV. My God, man, Gid is on fire tonight.
Gifting the subs left and right.
Drop some. Hey, praise Black Phillip in that chat. Everyone who's got it, praise Black Phillip, our Lord and Savior, in that chat. Drop those emotes. Thank you so much, Koozie, man. Enjoy that emote, brother.
May he guide your path.
Oh my God, you guys are. Oh man, you guys, that is freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much. That is. Oh man.
People helping people, brother. That's what it's all about.
That's the Renegade code right there. The Renegade code is we help others. None of this, no bitching, complaining. Help each other. You know, that's what I'm talking about. There it is. There's that emote, that beautiful Nerd Rage Renegades emote. I love that.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. You know, and hashtag respect Barry Allen.
That's right.
Respect Barry Allen.
Bring your own goat. And look at that beautiful emoticon in there.
Oh, God, I love that. So, we're going to talk tonight. First, let's talk about something that's really excited for Chief and I, something we're really excited about. And that is the poster for the movie Glass dropped.
Yes. Actually, Ready Player One is actually pre-order. Sorry.
Ready Player One's pre-order. Okay. But so the movie, for M. Night Shyamalan's movie Glass, a sequel to Split and Unbreakable, the poster was dropped today.
Yeah, has that ever been done before? A sequel to 2 different movies?
Well, see, and that's the thing. Split,
they're strangely connected.
But see, that's the weird thing is nobody thought Split was until that very last scene that it was a sequel to or like a kind of an offshoot of Unbreakable.
Yeah, there was it got spoiled early, but there was really just hints about. I purposely didn't want to know about what exactly it entailed, but I knew Bruce Willis was in it. I just didn't know that it was going to be like connected to Unbreakable, and it was going to be like, or that they were going to do another movie. Because Unbreakable, I have always said Unbreakable is in the top 5 at least, if not my favorite superhero movie of all time.
Right. And I was a huge fan of Split, and all you guys that have do GTA RP with me with the, some of us split personalities.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What? Oh no. He liked the movie Split. What? No, I love the movie Split.
We both love that movie. We did a whole podcast about that movie.
That was James McAvoy in that movie. Just the way he flowed from personality to personality to personality, I thought was just genius. I thought it was his delivery was amazing. Anya Taylor-Joy, of course, in that movie, who is also in one of our favorite movies, The Witch.
Yeah, she's great.
She is just an amazing actress. I can't wait whenever they release New Mutants.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Oh, yeah. Her magic looks dead on.
She looks dead on magic. I can't wait. I mean, they've pushed that movie back to high hell.
Yeah, that worries me when they push a movie back. I was like, oh, this is going to suck real bad.
Because it's outside that realm. You know, it's kind of like Deadpool. You know, Deadpool's a rated R superhero. This one is like a horror.
Well, get out there and see Split.
Yes.
You need to see it. It's good.
Oh, Split is amazing. James McAvoy's delivery in that movie is out of this world. It is freaking phenomenal. In fact, when I'm doing Astrid and I'm fluctuating between Astrid and Courtney, I'm taking so much from James McAvoy's performance in that. I'm stealing a lot of it because that is just one hell of a performance in that. But I also have some of our friends, making sure that I'm getting it right and things like that. But with
McAvoy was in one of my favorite movies. A lot of people that hate this, but I'm a huge fan of the Dune books, as you know, big Frank Herbert reader, and I love Dune. James McAvoy, the first time I ever saw him was playing Leto II in Children of Dune on Sci-Fi.
Oh, I didn't even know he was in that.
Yeah, he plays one of the twins of Paul Atreides, and he's the Leto II, who eventually becomes the God Emperor of Dune.
God Emperor. I'm God Emperor. God Emperor. It's great. It's wonderful.
God Emperor Dune, by the way, is my favorite.
When are we gonna
book
get?
of all time.
When are we gonna get Bigfoot abducting hikers in STRP, Chief? When he gets a better computer.
Yeah, that's right. I would love to be Bigfoot in GTA. I would just skulk around the woods and attack random cars on the road.
We got to we've talked about, like, if Chief gets when he gets his new computer and he gets on in there, we've got a couple characters we're gonna be bringing in, like a duo team. Characters in there that are going to be just downright. They're going to be funny as they're going. You know those guys.
I feel like we should. I think we feel like we should elaborate a little more because they're really funny. The idea.
Okay, so do you go ahead? You want to elaborate a little
well,
bit?
The one I think sounds funny is me and you as MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice as washed up rappers who have now become street vigilantes.
Yeah, that one would be funny.
Fight crime.
Yeah.
And my other character that I was going to do is just basically Charles Bronson from Death Wish. I just walk around, basically bait criminals and shoot them.
And ambiguously gay duo.
Don't say it can't happen.
Yeah, don't say it. We'll do whatever. We're entertainers. We'll do whatever. The other one is instead of you being Bigfoot, we were just going to be Bigfoot hunters, like on Mountain Monsters.
Yeah, that one too. We were going to be a Trapper and.
Goddamn, Forrester! Do you ever see Sheep Squatch pissed right in my eye?
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
I love that show. That's another guilty pleasure of mine. Mountain Monsters from the Destination America channel. It's so dumb, but I am addicted. I will watch it anytime it's on. I will watch a marathon of it, 50 episodes long. If it's on, I'm there for all 50.
So with the glass poster, of course, we get the shot of Samuel L. Jackson, James McAvoy, and of course Bruce Willis.
It looks as if they're all institutionalized somehow.
Yeah,
somewhere together.
Like institutionalized together, and then the shadow, the kind of like reflections of who they are. Glass, and then of course the Beast there with James McAvoy, and that's got to be photoshopped. I don't think does James McAvoy have those abs.
No, I don't think he's got those pecs either.
No, that's like
He-Man.
Yeah. He-Man. Dun, dun. Hi, I'm Prince Adam. When I raise my sword aloft and say, "By the power of Grayskull," my voice gets exceptionally deeper, and I lose my shirt.
I change clothes and nobody knows it's me.
Yes. I have the same haircut, the same face.
The same exact body.
It's not like Clark Kent. I mean, he puts on his glasses and nobody knows who he is.
Clark slouches in his big suit.
So I'm excited for Glass, dude. I am so excited for Glass. That's gonna be friggin' amazing.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming too, man. I've been ever since Unbreakable. I've been saying, man, they need to make another one of those. They need to elaborate on that character, and now they are. And it's how long has it been? When did Unbreakable come out?
Shit, dude. That was what, early 2000s, maybe?
I'll take a quick look. I'll tell you.
No, not Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I don't give a damn about Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. 2000. It came out in 2000, dude.
Oh, 2000.
Yeah, it came out in 2000.
It's a long wait.
You know what? I hate that. I hate that I put it on.
Years.
I hate that I want to search up the film Unbreakable, and the first thing that pops up is the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. No.
What's that?
It's a Netflix show. I tried to watch the first episode, and I was kind of like, Stacker Plays Games coming in. How you doing, Stacker buddy? Jacob Bros, how you doing, my friend? Dropping that emote. Look at all them. I love it. Love it.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Emote.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it is great. It is wonderful. So that was the glass thing. We're excited for that. Like I said, big fan of the movie Split. Can't wait for Glass. And I think and I hear Anya Taylor-Joy is going to be in that movie. She is.
Yeah,
she is going to be in Glass.
I heard that too. I heard she's in it too.
I
don't know what could be just a 5-minute thing at the beginning where they're deposing her for what happened.
I don't know, but more Anya Taylor-Joy, the better.
Yeah, she's good, man.
She's amazing.
The Witch is probably my top 5 movies of all time.
She was so good in The Witch. So good in The Witch. Chief, that's our characters. That's what we got to do in GTA. We got to create old-timey Protestant characters.
Puritans.
We got to be Puritans. We got to be that Puritans in the city just walking around. Morning, heathens. Morning. Come on now. Don't be shooting up the Legion Square. We need to go raise the barn.
Canst thou take us to the Yellow Jack?
Canst thou take us to thine clothing store? We are dressed rather awkwardly. And then we must go raise a barn and raise us ale.
I need to go to the human testing facility.
Yes. Humane labs. So the next big thing that came out this week that's really, really awesome that we were talking about, and in a minute you're gonna see it right here on your screen, is the second trailer for the new Predator movie is out.
Yes, sir. You know what though? This one was it written by Shane Black and directed? Was it written and directed by Shane Black?
I want to say it is.
He is a character in the first Predator.
He is.
And this one's not like this is a continuation of the Predator.
So this is so it's directed by Shane Black, but it's written by Fred Decker and Shane wrote it with Black.
Tell me about the mission.
A young boy accidentally triggers.
See anything unusual?
A young
it's
boy
above our pay grade.
I get a cookie now?
Look, I get it. Something went down in Mexico. Nobody wants any witnesses.
We
need to know if you and your men pose a threat.
Minty Delight coming in. How you doing, brother?
You know what? Looking at it though,
vagina were a video game,
it doesn't seem like they're building it up like it's like this is the next big thing.
Posing a threat.
And it doesn't seem like it's. Looks like it's going to be a better than like
Brody that was in it, Predator.
Yeah, that one actually was pretty good when they were on the alien planet.
Predators just don't sit around making hats out of rib cages.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. I mean, Topher Grace was in it.
But that's not what's on the horizon.
That one. Now,
should I be worried?
The Alien Predator movies,
Riley.
They're hit or miss. They're.
I think you know.
I found them entertaining because I didn't see that. I didn't take them as out of continuity.
Right. The ultimate Predator.
It's not like the James Cameron aliens. It's a. I look at them like the Dark Horse. They're just.
We may die.
And that series was like crossed over like way back.
We're still here. So come and get us, motherfucker.
When you realize it is kind of like, go ahead and take it like other world, like off like other universe, multiverse alien Predator, right?
You know what? They're all entertaining, I guess. This one will be entertaining too. It's just, there was a certain epicness about the Predator.
Get to the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, really funny. The thing was like the Predalien was that one because this is what I can't get out of my mind is when you see the Predalien, it reminds me of the like human alien child from Alien Resurrection.
Oh yeah, that thing's gross, man.
You know that thing is gross, and then you got Brad Dourif sitting there going, "You're beautiful."
It's even grosser how it dies. It gets sucked out that tiny hole.
Yeah, it's just like
it's a big jelly head.
Oh god, it was so nasty. So, but with this, like, you know, the first Predator movie, amazing, great movie.
Oh yeah, Carl Weathers.
I mean, the only man in that thing that like didn't go on to become a friggin' governor.
Yeah.
Carl
He
Weathers.
did a skit like that on Saturday Night Live where he was willing to be the governor of any state.
You know what, Chief? Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to make a freaking a thing for the Twitch stream for that because it is now like 162 episodes and no Carl Weathers.
Oh, I almost forgot.
The Carl Weathers. The
Carl Weathers countdown clock.
Yes.
It got dusty even. There's dust on it.
There's like dust on it. I think we need to change the battery. So the reason for that is a long time ago, I asked Carl Weathers to come on the podcast. I was like, can you please come on the podcast? And Carl Weathers was like, he got back to me. He was like, what would I talk about? And I'm like, your career? I mean, come on. You were in Predator. You're freaking Apollo Creed. We have questions. He's like, I'm not really doing any projects right now, so I think I will pass on this. Thank you and God bless. I'm like, okay. I wanted to talk to you about freaking Apollo Creed.
Well, the clock is still ticking.
So
the calendar is it's more of a calendar.
So we're still waiting on Carl Weathers. Still waiting on Carl Weathers.
Yeah, it's been quite a few episodes since
now, what was
like
that
the third week of the show?
Now, what was that and that's funny because then we had like BD Wong on. You know, it's like, hey.
Yeah.
What was that thing you were telling me about earlier today about the script with Predator? Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah, I want to remake the original Predator with Arnold. I want to remake that original script, like word for word, with Richard Simmons and Louis Anderson. And I think it would be funny. I'm trying to think who I would cast for Ventura. I can't think.
Get to the chopper! Come on, run to the chopper! Prance! You're an elegant gazelle. Prance! Sweat! Come on, sweat to the chopper. We're gonna play the oldies now. And then of course you just got Louis Anderson. I'm Louis Anderson. You know, I don't want to run.
But Richard Simmons, like everyone else, is wearing the camo. So Richard Simmons would still be wearing that like American flag, like sequins short shorts,
right?
And a tank top, just running through the woods with a machine gun on his back.
Oh man. Come on, Predator. Come on. You just need to let out that energy. You just need to sweat to the oldies. Come on, Predator. Sweat with me. Come on. We'll do a book on tape. Come on. Come on.
What the hell are you?
Why are you in the jungle? Why are you wearing
that line on Richard Simmons? That'd be the twist to the Predator when he meets Richard Simmons. It'd be like, what the hell are you?
You mean I gotta get in that mud and cover myself in the mud? No, my skin's it'll hurt my skin.
Can you just imagine that scene of just Richard Simmons covered in mud, just opening his eyes?
Oh my, that's nightmare fuel. That's fucking nightmare fuel. It's fucking nightmare fuel.
Oh man, it's so funny. I was trying to think of who would be a good Ventura though, and I was drawing a blank. I thought maybe that Carson guy from Queer Eye.
Okay.
I would cast him as the Ventura character just to hear him say Ventura's lines in that.
God dang.
Goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Oh my goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
See him say, ain't got time to bleed.
Ain't got time to bleed. Who are we getting to play what's his name? Was it Billy Soul?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Who are we getting to play Billy Soul? Oh my god, I love Carson. All right, okay, everybody. We are fan casting. We're fan casting a remake of Predator here. All right, casting Predator.
So far, we got Richard Simmons as Dutch.
Yep.
We've got Louis Anderson as Carl Weathers.
CIA operative Al Dillon. Okay.
Carson Kressley, I think his name is, as
Blaine Cooper. Okay, I got the list pulled up right here. So he's Blaine Cooper. So we need Bill Duke's character, Mac Elliott.
Yeah.
We need Jorge Pancho Ramirez, who was played by Richard Chavez. We need that. We need a Billy Soul, a Rick Hawkins, and of course we need Anna Gonsalves. You know, the girl.
Yeah. Okay. I'd cast Cheech Marin as Billy.
Okay.
Even though he's like 60, 70 years old.
Can't really help with that. Not a huge Aliens and Predator fan. You know what? Each their own. I am a huge Alien Predator fan. You know what? Let me rephrase that. I am a huge Alien and Aliens fan. Alien 3 and Resurrection. Yeah. Get out there. Go.
You know what though? I like Predator. I love the first Predator movie, and the second one.
Not bad.
Everybody bags on that movie, but I liked it because that was the first cinematic crossover of Aliens, and
yeah,
and you got to see the skull.
And come on. Bill Paxton, may he rest in peace, the only man to ever be killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator.
That's right. It's true.
Only man in history to do that.
Your clothes, give them to me.
Okay, now I just want to read. What did we do the other day where we were talking about Terminator and we changed Terminator to somebody else?
Was it? No, it wasn't Paul. Was it Paul Lynde?
I don't know if it was Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde is the Terminator.
Give me your clothes. Was a Sigourney Weaver, and yeah, Sigourney Weaver has been in like all of them almost. I mean, she was in Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. She was in all of those.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver, in my opinion, one of the best actresses in the world, and that's one of my things when everybody's like, "There's never been a strong female character."
Yeah, there is.
Sigourney
Go
Weaver.
Back Ripley in the back all the way back to the 70s.
Ripley was a fucking badass. Come on, Ripley took on. First of all, she took on the alien on the Nostromo. Then she fucking took on the Queen alien in a freaking
with a forklift.
In the forklift walker. You know, and then she sacrificed herself to kill the hatching alien queen that was inside of her.
Hey, you know, movie I like Gorillas in the Mist.
That's oh yeah, that's a good one. You know what's a guilty pleasure for me? Congo.
Yeah. I love anything with animatronic ape suits.
I love anything with Tim Curry. I love anything with Tim Curry.
I love Greystoke because of the Rick Baker ape suits and Razor. Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert. Remember, I gotta find if I can ever find where we did Beowulf starring Christopher Lambert. Remember when we did that?
We've got a commentary on that somewhere.
Yes, I am Herkimer Hermolka. Tim Curry.
He's got that voice. He's got that weird like snarl sound to his voice when he talks.
Annie, let's see. I think the only one I ever watched was the first one. Yeah, that's a good one. Love her as an actor. Annie, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Love him. Beowulf was good. All right, now when you say Beowulf was good, are you talking the one we're talking about, the one with Christopher Lambert? Are you talking about the kind of the Robert Zemeckis like CGI rotoscoping one? It's not rotoscoping. Why did rotoscoping come in my head?
Yeah, it's like CGI. I like that one though. I like that one with Angelina Jolie and
yeah.
Crispin Glover was Grindel in it, I think.
Yeah, I've got a... Yeah, Darth Vader came down and told me if I don't kill Beowulf, he'll melt my brain. I have to. I am your density.
I can kick. Remember that when Crispin Glover was on Letterman and almost kicked him in the face?
Yeah. You know what's a real good movie with Crispin Glover and it doesn't get enough attention? Willard.
That's pretty good. I dig that one because it leaves off in the end like whether everything was all in his brain or not.
Yeah. Well, because there was an original Willard movie that cycled into a sequel called Ben.
That Michael Jackson wrote a huge hit song for, by the way.
Yep.
The song Ben by Michael Jackson is about a rat.
Yeah, it's about a rat. But the movie Willard with Crispin Glover, it's Crispin Glover and may he rest in peace once again, a man I actually knew, Gunnery Sergeant R. Lee Ermey was in that movie.
Oh, yeah. I remember he was in that.
Yeah. May he rest in peace. Great guy. Great. R. Lee Ermey, great guy.
You know one of the funniest things I've seen R. Lee Ermey do that just still makes me laugh even though the movie's pretty shit is in the movie Saving Silverman with Jack Black. And,
I know what you're talking about.
When he's out on the lawn with the paper. That makes me laugh just hysterically.
So Celtic. So what we're talking about is there's a movie out there called Beowulf. It stars Christopher Lambert. Basically, it looks like it could have been like an episode of Hercules, the animated, or Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, or Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah,
that's literally how it was shot. It's like one of those really bad, low-budget direct-to-video movies, but it's Christopher Lambert. And,
you know what I hate about that when they do a movie like that, and it's just like the castle they're in is just ruins. It's like at the time you would have lived in it, it would have been new. It wouldn't have looked like that.
Why is it all in ruins?
Why does your castle suck?
Yeah. When was it made? Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second.
90 something? Had to be 90. I'm gonna guess 92. That'd be my guess.
And it was made around the time that Mortal Kombat came out. Because remember the opening had like the Beowulf logo come in, and it looked like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Well, he was in a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. It's a 1999 movie. It was in 1999.
Even later than I thought.
Yeah. So Mortal Kombat was 1995. Beowulf came out in 1999.
Yeah, those graphics were cheap at 99.
Those are some bad graphics. It's like watching, God, anything.
Oh yeah. I mean, you must be thinking of
the newer one, yeah.
The new one.
I
like that animated one. The animated one's pretty cool.
Yeah. That was because he started doing that. Zemeckis was doing that because he did that. He did Polar Express, where it was kind of like, you know,
the most disturbing movie of all time.
The Polar Express. You know, what's going to be even more disturbing? Christopher Robin.
Yeah, maybe. I like that Djibouti turned that into a horror movie. Did you see that the trailer that they made for it?
Family is thicker than blood, Christopher Robin. Oh my God! If anybody has not seen the Djibouti dubs of the Christopher Robin trailer, it is amazing. Oh my God! I love Polar Express. Oh shush!
Those faces. It's like Greg Land comic book faces too.
I'm trying to remember. Tom Hanks is doing something soon, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
Mr. Rogers, he's gonna do a movie.
That's right. He's doing Mr. Rogers.
That's one I want to see.
Yeah, that's right.
I was a Mr. Rogers fan, man, from when I was a kid.
Dude, I am a huge freaking Fred Rogers fan. Huge Fred Rogers fan.
Yeah, it's a good man.
He was a great man. Let me tell you, if anybody has never seen the video of Fred Rogers in front of, like, what was it, like the Senate committee or something like that?
Yeah, it was for funding for public television or something. He was trying to get funding.
Yeah. No, not a remake. It's a biopic. It's a biopic.
It's a movie about his life. I don't know how they're going to get old fat Tom Hanks to look like Mr. Rogers. Is he playing? Surely he's not playing Fred Rogers.
I don't know. Is he playing Mr. McFeely?
That would make more sense than Tom Hanks.
Maybe he's playing Daniel Tiger. No. He's Lady Aberline. Lady Aberline. What was it, that movie that she was supposed to... Was she... The girl in Mr. Rogers, wasn't she supposed to be in, like, Texas Chainsaw?
No, it was... back in the day, George Romero was a cameraman for the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood at one time. And when he was in the process of making Night of the Living Dead, he wanted to get Lady Aberlin, or whatever her name is, from Mr. Rogers to play Barbara in Night of the Living Dead. And Fred Rogers stepped in and said, no, I don't think you should take her. She's known to children, all over. And I don't think we can allow her to be in this horrifying movie that you're making. But George Romero always said that Fred Rogers is one of the best people he ever met. That gave him a start in film and everything, and said that Fred Rogers actually came to the premiere, I think, of Night of the Living Dead, and told him that he loved it.
Fred Rogers, and Fred Rogers was not a Marine. I remember that rumor from all the time. He was never a Marine. He never served in the Marine Corps. Did you ever hear that rumor?
No.
There was a rumor that Fred Rogers was in the Marine Corps, and the reason why he always wore long sleeves was because he was tatted up. The rumor was that he was
cool.
It would have been cool, but the rumor was that he was a Marine Corps sniper. No, not a Marine Corps sniper.
Yeah, 2007 Beowulf's the animated one for sure.
Yeah, that was a good one. That wasn't good. It has what's his face?
Sean Bean's in it, I think.
Well, if it's a movie, yeah, of course Sean Bean's in it. I mean,
I think is that Sean Bean, unless it's a different voice, but it looks like the character.
Well, Ray Winston is Beowulf. Then you have Crispin Glover, Angelina Jolie is, of course, Grendel and Grendel's mother. Anthony Hopkins is King Hrothgar. John Malkovich is Unferth, and then Brendan Gleeson, who's one of my favorite actors, is Wiglaf. Robin Wright Penn was Queen Weathlow. Alison Lohman was Ursula. No, Sean Bean was not in that one.
No, really.
That's why he's alive. He wasn't in it, or he'd be dead.
He survived Beowulf.
He survived Beowulf by not being in
Beowulf. It looked just like Sean Bean in the movie.
We should do that one day. We should just play. We should just play. How will Sean Bean die? We'll just put him in different movies.
Who was in it? Who was Beowulf?
Ray Winston.
Oh, okay.
Ray Winston. You may know him. He was. I want to say he was. In what is it? Was it? Am I thinking of the wrong guy, or was it Punisher?
Did he play Jigsaw in that?
I'm looking. Hold on. I'm looking. That was when. Let me see here. Jeez, when was that Punisher movie?
I don't know. I hated that one. Oh, so terrible. Bernthal is a good Punisher.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it wasn't Ray Winston. Let me see. Oh, Ray Stevenson was the Punisher. Warzone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ray Stevenson, not Ray Winston.
I didn't like that one at all. I thought that Jigsaw was terrible.
Yeah, Dominic West played him. Yeah, not good.
It was bad.
Not good.
Over the top, way more than he should have been. He wasn't the goddamn Joker. He's not supposed to act like that.
Not good. Not good at all. Now, of course, Jigsaw in the Punisher TV series.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of cool. I guess he's going to be coming up in the next season.
Oh, I hope so. I freaking hope so. Oh my god, I think the Punisher is my favorite of all the Netflix Marvel shows.
Oh, by far. And then it'd be Daredevil after that.
Then it would be Daredevil. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Jessica Jones. I really am not.
First season bored me to tears. Second one was actually pretty good because it was like they did all that setup in the first season,
right?
With, Purple Man and all that,
right?
The second season was more like a detective story, like she was.
That's what I wanted. I want more of a detective than I want. Oh, I am mad. I'm angry. I don't want my powers. I don't want to be seen. I'm gonna drink. Oh my god, I'm drinking again. Oh look, I'm having sex.
There was a lot of that in it too, but I mean, it was still that she had a purpose in the second season.
Yeah.
She was like trying to solve a mystery.
And you've been watching Luke Cage, and you were saying like if you see Luke Cage's ass like one more time.
Yeah, I got bored with Luke Cage. It's like they had a great setup. Serpent Society's in it. Bushmaster's coming into it. From what I understand, Misty Knight's in it. She's missing the arm. She's going to get her bionic arm at some point.
Yeah, which is great.
They're starting Heroes for Hire, but I'm like 3 or 4 episodes in, and it's so fucking boring. It is nonstop scheming and politics and power plays and
Luke Cage ass.
And Luke Cage ass, and not enough Luke Cage lifting buses and beating up bad guys. That's my problem with it. It's like Luke Cage can lift a bus. Why is he not doing spectacular things? And the thing that irritated me was they even had a segment in one of the episodes where after the first season when they had to rejuvenate his power or whatever,
right?
Now he's even harder, like he's even stronger and tougher than he was before with the second application of this process. So the Judas bullets don't work on him anymore. They shoot him with the Judas bullets and they bounce off. So they did a thing where they test. They don't know what his upper limit is, so they did like they're trying to get Heroes for Hire started, and he's trying to get like endorsements and money. So they did like a public televised assessment of his powers, showing what all he could do.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even show it. They showed him grab one like tractor tire and like throw it like 100 yards. And that was like the most you got to see of his powers. We haven't got to see any of his upper body strength, what he can lift. We haven't seen really how fast he is. It's like there's a lot of stuff that they've just completely cut that I wanted to see rather than watch people scheme about how they're going to take over Harlem for an hour.
Right. I think that's why for me personally I liked Punisher the best out of all of them, is because it was, you already had, you had him come in in the Daredevil season 2, which was a great season.
Well, Bernthal Frank is just captivating to watch. Even when he's just sitting there, he's acting, and it's something to watch, and it's intense. And the Punisher is a character that is intense.
Commander Root coming in with the follow. How you doing, Commander Root? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Nerd Rage Renegades podcast. Welcome to the Hive. Welcome to the Renegade Army. Welcome to everything. We hope you live deliciously.
And if you keep listening to this show, you will.
Oh, yeah. All of you watching, you have to sign our book. You got to sign the book so you can live deliciously.
Sign your name.
Sign your name, yes. But yeah, like what you're saying, like Bernthal sitting there, you see the gears moving in Frank's head.
Yeah.
You see that he's not just sitting there. He's thinking. He's planning. He's going through the schematics. He's being the tactician that he is. Oh, it is so fun.
They can't, he's, a couple of times they've had him tied to chairs where they're just beating the living piss out of him. And he is just mocking them and doing everything normal people don't do when they're being tortured.
Yeah.
And then he gets out and he kicks your ass. That's what he does.
That's what he does. Like still one of my favorite scenes is when he's in the prison in Daredevil season 2, and he beats the living shit out of everyone in that prison.
Yeah, Wilson Fisk takes him out with thumping.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I love that. That was reminiscent of that miniseries they did back in the 80s, the Punisher miniseries.
Yeah.
And yeah, I dig the Punisher over all of them. I think this next season's just going to be killer too. From the promo pictures I've seen, it just looks intense as hell.
It's amazing. I cannot wait.
I was hoping it'd be like Assassin's Guild or something like that, or at least be more like War Journal,
right?
Where you've got like his narration over it, like the way they used to do the dialogue boxes. It'd be like 820 or they're 800 hours overlooking the compounds, like 2 guards here, like running down his his strategy. Like I want to see something like that. I'm probably going to be happy with it either way though, because Bernthal is a good Punisher.
He's a great Punisher. I mean, when you talk about a guy that went out when he got the role, he went out to comic book stores, got volumes and volumes and volumes of Punisher books, so he can read up on the character, so he can get inside the character's mind and become Frank Castle. And that's what you and I have said many, many, many times over 195 episodes. That's what we like, is when somebody has said, hey, you're casted to play this character from a comic book. And it's a character that has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of continuity, of stories, of character development. You know, they go out and they get them. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a Deadpool fan. He reads Deadpool comics.
Yeah.
So him taking on Deadpool, it was organic because he already knew how the character acted, how the character spoke, his thoughts by reading the book. Same way with Bernthal going out with Punisher, and that was always our biggest gripe about the Fantastic Four movie that they made.
Oh yeah, well Trank openly said I didn't want him reading any of the backstory or any of the source material. I was like, well, that's a big mistake.
That's a big mistake. When Josh Trank tells his actors, look, yes, you're the Fantastic Four, you're Sue Storm, you're Reed Richards, you're Ben Grimm, you're Johnny Storm, you're Victor Von Doom, but do not read a single thing about these characters. Do not read any stories about these characters. Don't read any history about these characters, because you're not going to be playing those characters. You're playing these characters. But it's like, no. If you're playing the Fantastic Four, you're the Fantastic Four. And it's sad. It is freaking sad when the Roger Corman movie was closer to the source material. The unreleased, you can find it on bootleg, but the unreleased Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie was closer to the source material than a freaking big multi-million-dollar Fox film.
It's on YouTube, I believe, and actually, if you want, on Djibouti Studios, they have the complete dub on the complete movie with their dub on their YouTube channel.
Yes, and it was great. I remember I bought that in the early days of eBay.
Yeah,
there was a bootleg up, and
I
bought
used to see it at conventions all the time. Like they'd have bootleg copies of it at conventions. Like I went to a Star Trek convention and some guy had.
We got to do it one day. Commentary one day. We got to do it.
Oh, I would love to. That Djibouti does a pretty funny one though. If you ever see that, watch the Djibouti commentary.
We got to give it a little time. We don't want people like, hey, they're just copying Djibouti.
You know? One of the things that I didn't like, one of the things that they've totally missed in all of the Fantastic Four movies, even Corman's, they've missed the family dynamic. Like they've missed the boat with the family dynamic completely. And it's like these people, like the Fantastic Four in the comic books, are a close family of people. And they, like, Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm fight all the time, like brothers, and they do things, but they're still best friends in the world. They still do everything together, but they're constantly fighting. Reed and Sue have marital problems, constantly arguing, on the verge of divorce and separation all the time. They're like a real family. And then you've got Franklin and Valeria Richards,
who are freaking geniuses,
who are super geniuses.
So and Franklin is the most powerful being in like the entire universe.
Yeah, he's like God. I think he got stripped of that at some point.
T. Blake coming in the chat. How you doing, T. Blake? Welcome to the podcast, man. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man.
How's it going?
Another guy that's T. Blake is always in the chat, man. Always in the chat. Good to see you, my friend.
The mistake that they make with these is they're trying to start the Fantastic Four with an origin story, and I don't think you can do that for a successful movie. They have to be an already established team with the children and get that family vibe to the Fantastic Four, like they're just a big family with weird powers.
Yeah.
And more like the Incredibles nailed it.
Yeah,
I still say to this day, The Incredibles is the best version of the Fantastic Four that's been made yet.
Yeah,
because they nail the family aspect of how they are, and that's what the Fantastic Four feature movies are missing. Now, there was a TV series in the 2000s,
the
Fantastic
cartoon?
Four series. Yes, the cartoon series that was brilliant. It was it absolutely nailed. It was like an anime style Fantastic Four, but the characters and everything that they did, and it was all almost perfect continuity with the comic books, and it was a brilliant show. It would the show would open up where Reed is in the lab and just has a portal to somewhere open and things crawling out of it.
Right.
Like that's how you have to open a Fantastic Four movie. You just have to have weird shit right from the start. Weirdness and that family dynamic, and you will nail it.
Yeah. Yeah, T. Blake, after this, so Friday nights, T. Blake, Friday nights at 9, we do the Nerd Rage Renegades podcast, which is our long-running podcast. This is episode 195 of our show that we have now brought to Twitch. So every Friday night at 9, we do the podcast, and then after the podcast, I take a little 5 to 10 minute break, and then I pop on GTA. So yes, there will be GTA tonight, my friend. It's just after the podcast, and we're almost done with the podcast, man.
We're winding down.
Yeah, don't you worry, man. I got you. I know you want your Astrid fix, don't you? You want your Astrid fix. I understand it. It's all good. It's all good. Which another thing I got to put up. I did make, just so everybody knows, I did make a chat rules thing. I got to put that up on the channel. Because about a week ago there was somebody in the chat saying some things I didn't really, I think it offended me, offended a couple other people. So I have made some chat rules just so I can run those down. I know it's the end of the show. Basically, just what everybody here in this chat's been doing tonight. Be awesome, be cool, be respectful, have fun, live deliciously. But that's also another reason why I brought Celtic Rose up as a mod tonight, is I want people when I'm, busy. When I'm busy, you guys can make sure the chat's doing good for me, and I put that trust in you guys. It's so amazing to watch this. It's like a TV show, but just on Twitch. Yeah, isn't it? That's why we love it. That's what we always said. Chief and I have always said watching this stuff on Twitch is better than TV. So much better. And I mean, if we could, we'd do this if we could do this show you know what I would love to do it like an old 1950s variety show. Like the Benny, the Jack Benny show.
I go out here and find that the real Jerry Curl that I found a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, the real Jerry Curl.
Just bring him on, let him talk.
God damn, young blood. God damn. So, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on episode 195 of the Nerd Rage Renegades podcast. This episode, of course, will be on Twitch. In the VOD. If you missed anything, you want to go back and check some things out. It will also be uploaded to all of our other RSS feeds, of course, Podbean, Stitcher, Player FM, Google Play, iTunes, iHeartRadio. It's all going to be there. I haven't watched TV in about 2 years since I started watching Twitch streams. I just canceled my cable, actually. Yeah, I have no cable. The only things I pay for are Netflix, Hulu, and the WWE Network.
I can't resist, man.
Chief's got 750 channels.
Yeah, I got everything. I've got every streaming service, every channel, because I can't help it. I watch so many weird things though. I can't not have Mountain Monsters.
I know you can't.
I can't not have those paranormal reality shows.
You can't. And you share them. And you share with me. You shared them with me. We cannot have those. We cannot go without all the great Amazon Prime freaking late night bad horror sci-fi movies.
Oh yeah, and of those there are millions on Amazon Prime.
So great. If you ever want to watch Christopher Lee as a villain in a bad Hercules movie, go to Amazon Prime. Oh man, Netflix and Hulu. Yeah, gotta have that Netflix. Gotta have the Netflix for the kids, man.
If you want to see Christopher Lee dressed as a punk rocker, then watch Howling 2, Your Sister's Werewolf.
Yes. Everything I watch, I can get through Netflix, Hulu, or some other cheap network I can get. I love cheap. Chief knows I am a haggler. I do not like to pay full price for anything. I will haggle like crazy. Who's my favorite WWE wrestler?
Brock Lesnar, I'm going to guess.
Me?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so my favorite wrestler, I'll tell you this. So when I was a kid, I was a huge Hulkamaniac. Just like everybody in the 80s, huge Hulkamaniac.
Who wasn't?
Huge fan of Jake the Snake Roberts. Huge fan of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Ultimate Warrior.
All the Warriors. If you're talking about currently in the WWE right now, it's AJ Styles, it's Shinsuke Nakamura, it's Bobby Roode. As far as the main roster, those three are probably my favorites.
Dick the Bruiser, my favorite.
Dick the Bruiser is always good. Of course, we all love Ric Flair. Woo! We all love the Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Ric Flair. All my favorite WWE wrestlers have either retired or passed away. Yeah, that's sad.
Lex Luger, Sting.
I was a huge fan of Eddie Guerrero. So I'm always weird because I also liked wrestlers like Gangrel.
Yeah, that guy.
I loved Gangrel. The first time I saw Gangrel, I was like, "That's my dude right there. That's my
vampire.
Dude. He's a vampire. That's
scary vampire wrestler.
That's my dude." You know, so it all depends. Like, I'm not like I don't get down on anybody who wrestles unless they're complete, like shitlords.
Like, who's the worst? Who would you say is the worst wrestler in wrestling right now?
The worst?
Yeah, who do you hate the most?
I'm gonna get blasted for this if I say anybody's name.
That's your opinion. It's opinion, everybody.
Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown. Because he's probably still wrestling somewhere. Somebody's wearing a Doink costume somewhere.
Little leprechaun guy.
Oh, don't make fun of Hornswoggle.
He's probably not,
I like Hornswoggle. And we'll be talking a lot of wrestling with Cool Beer. Cool Beer is in an episode.
Man, he's a big time wrestler. Fan.
All right, favorite wrestler on Raw. Let's see if that's what you're asking me. Who's my favorite wrestler on Monday Night Raw? Alexa Bliss. I got to go with Alexa Bliss. I'm wearing her shirt right now. You guys can't see it. You guys can't see it. Chief can see it. I'm wearing my Alexa Bliss shirt right now.
Yeah, he is.
Because I love Alexa Bliss.
The Harley Quinn style one.
The Harley Quinn style one. Yeah, I love her. She's my boo. I also like Mickie James. I love Mickie James because she's
the women's wrestling's huge this year, man. It's like everybody's talking about that more than the men's wrestling.
Sadly, Paige cannot wrestle anymore, and I'm sad about that because I like Paige.
Well, I follow Garrett Beatty, and Garrett Beatty's all over. I get more wrestling news from Garrett Beatty than anywhere else.
Yeah. He's a big time fan. Huge. His fandom is huge. It's huge. It's wonderful. It's great.
It's like I don't even watch wrestling, and I know everything that's going on in wrestling because I read Garrett Beatty's page every day.
Yeah. And of course, you say WWE, but also and it's blatantly obvious if you're going outside the WWE. I'm a huge fan of Rosemary. I'm a huge fucking fan of Rosemary. I mean, shoot, my follow gif is Rosemary from TNA Impact. Well,
Princess of Darkness from Glow, my favorite.
Oh yeah, the princess. Oh no, Big Bad Mama. Big Bad Mama. That's right. Roman Reigns, who I like. Roman Reigns is bad. You know what? Roman Reigns is one of those guys that he has some great matches. It's so cool to hate the guy. That's the thing. He's so cool to hate the guy. He took over for John Cena. Where it used to be, John Cena was the one you loved to boo. Now it's Roman Reigns. But I always liked the smaller guys. I always liked the smaller guys. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why everybody booed because you couldn't see John Cena. It was like his opponent was wrestling an invisible man.
There's nobody here.
Where is he? I mean, we've tried to have him. He probably was on the podcast at one point, but
he was standing there right behind Kroll, and we just didn't see him.
Standing right behind Kroll. So. Everybody, we want to thank you for joining us tonight for episode 195. You know what? If you guys want to continue, we can continue this next week on the podcast. We will talk some more about this next week. Bring those questions next week. This is fantastic.
Oh, hey, save all wrestling questions for the Cool Beer show.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be having a lot of that. Let's go to that Streamlabs real quick, Chief, because let's see. Because Gid gave a Tier 1 sub to Celtic Rose 1981. Thank you so much, Gid, giving that to Celtic. Celtic got that mod badge tonight, and then Gid also gave a Tier 1 sub over to my boy Koozie TV.
Yeah.
How's it going, Koozie? How's it going? And then coming in, Commander Root with the follow. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Gid, that is freaking awesome, dude, giving them subs out tonight. That is
very
freaking
nice.
amazing.
Generous chat tonight.
Very generous. Every subscription that we get We want to tell you those subscribes anytime that whatever money comes from that goes right back into the shows, goes right back into paying for our RSS feeds, paying for our stuff for the shows. That way we always bring you the best quality entertainment.
Yes, sir.
You know, that you get. So we want to thank everybody for those subs. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be, I know I will. I don't know. Chief just got home a little bit ago. I'm sure he's going to go rest a bit.
I might hang out for just like a half an hour or so.
Unless he hangs out. So give us a little bit. Give us a few minutes. That way we can get some things changed over. Astrid's coming in. Of course, Astrid's got a new look. We're going to see, is she going to be on, which server she's going to be on. Is she going to be running meth tonight, or is she going to be doing some other things? We don't know. But we want to thank you all for joining us. We'll be back here next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another Nerd Rage Renegades podcast, episode 196. Next
you won't hear me in the GTA stream, but I'll be in Spin's ear. So
yep. Oh no, you'll be on the stream.
Oh, I'll be on the stream. Okay, never mind. All right, never mind.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.